turning into catcalls as Robert appears centre stage, dressed as... well, I think you better see for yourself.
Hi, diddle-dee-dee, an actor's life for me.
Oh, but this too solid flex.
I suppose the cane.
Next.
Oh, watch out, go, the diamond chain.
Wherefore your honest sonsy face, great next.
Hi, diddle-dee-doo, you sleep till after 2.
Oh, and the Bowman bears his deal to rat. Next.
You promenade a big cigar, you tour the great big car, you dine on chicken and caviar.
Include my naked villainy and she must say, yeah, I know next.
An actor's life for me, an actor's life for me.
Well, I don't see why you're so fed up, old boy. It's a leading part in a popular play, and you're doing very well in it. So what's your problem? Well, I grant you there are better plays than Strap Up Your Jocks, and better parts than a transvestite rugby player, but it's all good experience. And it's getting you noticed.
You can see that again.
Mark my words, Robert. When the message gets round about this performance, you'll have people knocking at your door.
Yeah, the Vice Squad. It's sexist, soft porn crap, Desmond. It's embarrassing.
Nonsense, old boy. There's nothing wrong with a bit of smut. It's not my cup of tea, obviously. I'm not interested in nudie girls. I'm only here because I'm your agent.
This is the 6th time, isn't it?
But I'd like to see your performance grow, old boy.
Do us a favour, Robert. Can I nick one of your eyeliners? I don't know where mine's got to.
Yeah, of course you can.
Thanks. Oh, we've got a right old crowd in tonight. The local rugby club sim.
Oh, God.
Yeah. Morons Incorporated. Oh, and that weirdo's back again, too. You know the one in the Mac with the buttonhole? Comes every week.
Yeah, actually, Carol.
He always sits near the front and ogles me. It's really creepy, isn't it?
Yeah, I wouldn't think to...
Anyway, better be going. We're on in 2 minutes.
She wasn't talking about you, Desmond. She was talking about another weirdo. Well, I mean, another person with a buttonhole. In fact, I know who she means. He's really weird.
Well, I didn't think she meant me. I mean, creepy indeed. Imagine anyone calling me creepy. Anyway, hope you don't have any trouble with those rugby types. They seem pretty rowdy to me.
You ready, Bobby boy?
Yeah, nearly, Jimmy. Jimmy, this is Desmond. Jimmy Lang is the director of the show.
Oh, pleased to meet you.
You're one of our regulars, aren't you? I recognise the Mac.
I should say, of course, I only come to see it because of my special interest in young Robert here.
Oh. Well, takes all sorts, really, doesn't it?
Desmond is my agent, Jimmy.
Oh, I see. Oh, I'm sorry, I didn't realise. Good playing it, Des, eh?
Yeah.
And that scene with the mechanical donkey is just magic. Talking about a donkey, Bobby boy, the old one's getting a bit battered, so I'm having a new one made. Put a bit of extra business into it.
Yeah.
Good. It drenched me last night.
Yeah. Look, I tell you what, I'll bring it round to your flat on Friday so you can try it out, OK?
Oh, well, actually,
Well, good,
Jimmy...
that's fixed now. Come on, let's be having you. It's time you were going on.
11 o'clock news. Peeping Tom, known locally as the Hounslow Hoverer, has struck again. 3 incidents were reported in the Ruislip Road area in the last 2 hours alone. Police are anxious to hear from anyone who might have information leading to his capture. He is described as being in his late 50s, well-dressed, greying hair, and about 6 feet in height.
Hello? Oh, hello, Mum. Yeah, I'm fine. I'm feeling great. We've just broken up. No, not me and Robert, the school. Oh. We'd love to see you both. What? Oh, well, look, come for the afternoon, because Robert's got to go out later. He's in a play in Hounslow. He's playing the lead part, so... No, you don't want to see it, Ma'am. No, it's a good part. You see a lot of him. What? Well, listen, Mum. Yeah, all right. I'll get the tickets, yeah. Look, I better be going, Mum, yeah? I'll tell him the good news. Okay, bye. Hi, Robbie. How did it go?
Awful. The audience was terrible.
Oh. Hey, and what about Desmond? Was Dirty Des there again, eh?
Well, thanks for the lift home, Desmond. Would you like a drink?
No, thank you. I'd better be off, I think. Good night. I shall be in touch.
Desmond. That was my agent you insulted. Dirty Des.
I didn't know he was there.
God, did you see the look in his face? I'll be in touch.
Does he really like Strap Up Your Jocks?
He fancies one of the women in it, that's all. It's pathetic.
So what went wrong tonight?
The rugby club.
You had rugby players in the audience.
Well, I know the ones in the audience were fine. It was the ones that joined us on stage that were the problem. Chasing us round, molesting the donkey. Writing graffiti everywhere.
They were writing on the scenery.
Well... I tell you, so this has to be the most embarrassing night of my life.
Oh, I don't know. My parents are coming to see it on Friday. I'm sorry, you know what she's like. She was insistent. I'm sure it'll be fine. Robert, calm down. Stop it.
Not your parents! Trying to numb my brain. If your parents see me and Strap Up Your Jocks, your dad already thinks I'm useless. If he sees me prancing around in a latex jockstrap with a donkey clamped to my thigh, well, I'll just have to tell them all the tickets have gone.
They'll expect complimentaries.
Well, tell them the production's been cancelled.
Then they'll expect you to be here on Friday evening.
Well, that's a good idea. I'll tell Jimmy I can't do it. I'm ill. I'm seriously ill. I've got brain damage.
Don't be stupid.
I think I have, actually.
Robbie, why don't you just tell them the truth? Come on, tell them that you're in a crummy sex farce and you don't think they'd enjoy it.
Sue, your dad thinks Come Dancing is sick because they wear split skirts.
Well, I don't know. I just think it's for the best, that's all. And I think we ought to go to the police.
Oh, yeah, let's tell everyone I'm in it.
About the hoverer. They were asking for information again on the radio, and I'm sure it was him at the window last week.
Oh, come on. We don't know that for sure.
Who else could it be? I mean, he saw one glimpse of bra and pants and came down for a better look. It's obvious.
Yeah, that'll teach me to try on my costume at home. Sue, there is no way your parents are coming to see me and Strap Up Your Jocks.
I've got to see you in something. I went and told her you're playing the lead now.
That's it. That's it. God, I'm brilliant. I'm a genius. I'm just so sexy. They've got to see me in something, but I needn't be in it.
Eh?
They've just got to think I'm in it. Sit them in the back row, tell them I'm in it. They'll never know the difference.
Of course they will. I mean, what if he doesn't look like you or sound like you?
That's my amazing abilities with voices and makeup. We've just got to find something suitable for your parents. A nice, decent play. Yeah, this is the one. The Hounslow Civic Centre. A theatre group putting on The Importance of Being Earnest. That's the one.
Robert, no.
Look, your parents will love it. And I know that you will be brilliant.
Me?
Yep. It's all down to you, Susie Woozy. All you have to do is sit them in the back row, convince them I'm either Ernest or Algie, and that's it. Easy.
thank you, dear.
Dad?
No, thanks. Not when I'm driving. It's a narcotic, tannin. You can't be too careful.
Right.
I read recently about these tests they conducted. They got people to drink 20 cups of tea, and they found it seriously impaired their ability to drive.
Yeah. Well, it would. I mean, you'd have to stop every 5 minutes.
I'll have a glass of water, Pet.
Right, won't be a minute.
Tell us about the play, Robert. We're looking forward to seeing it, aren't we, Frank?
Yeah.
What is it, dear?
The importance of being earnest.
Written by Oscar Wilde, isn't it?
Yeah, that's right.
Homosexual, wasn't he?
I've seen it. I went with the women's circle. It's fine. It's got that famous handbag. Seen in it?
Handbags, eh?
He's found with a handbag in the gents at Victoria Station, isn't he, Robert? It's very funny.
I don't like the sound of this.
Yeah, well, that's not quite the story. It's very good. You'll enjoy it, I'm sure you will.
I don't know why they don't revive some of those old Doris Day musicals. Much more entertaining.
Yeah, right.
Tell us about the production, Robert. Anyone famous in it?
Well, there'll hardly be any stars, Joyce. Not if Robert's playing the lead.
What sort of production is it? Is it one of these modern things, or on a proper stage with a curtain?
Well, it's got a bit of everything, really.
Hope it's not too modern.
I cannot be doing with all this avant-garde rubbish. Half the time, the actors sound as if they're making it up as they go along.
That's improvisation, Frank. Do you do much improvising, Robert?
I'm doing quite a lot at the moment, yes.
Most of the modern stuff's disgusting.
No, not at all nice. What was that one we saw recently?
Pyjama tops.
That's it, that's the one.
You went to see Pyjama Tops?
Yes.
Well, not deliberately, obviously. Your mother got it mixed up with the pyjama game.
I thought it was a bit odd as soon as it started. There was this tank of water on the stage, and these nude girls kept diving into it, showing all their bits and bobs. Well, I turned to Frank and I said, I don't remember this in the Doris Day version.
Hey, could you hand these round, please? I've just got to nip into the kitchen, get some knives.
Yeah, of course.
Thanks.
Cake, Frank?
Thanks. Don't mind if I do.
It's tannin-free.
Could I have a cake, please, dear?
Well, yeah, of course.
Of course, it's the actors I feel sorry for in these dreadful sex plays. I suppose it's the only work they can get because they're not very good.
Yes. I suppose you've been tempted to do it, Robert.
Me? You must be joking.
Do you want some more tea, Mum?
There's one on in Hounslow at the moment. We're past the theatre. Strip off your jerks or something.
It's shocking, this pornography.
Yeah, it's responsible for all these perverts around. I'm sure of it.
Oh, yes, it must be.
You've got one round here, haven't you? We saw it on the newspaper placards. The Hounslow Hoverer. Yeah, there's a bit about him in the paper.
What?
You're standing on it. Can I read it?
Yeah, of course. There you go.
Thank you.
I'll get it.
Hi there, Bobby boy. I'll sit up here now. Remember? Fun time with Dobbin.
Yeah, Jimmy.
Hi, Robert.
Oh, you brought an audience. Oh, great. Hi there. I'm very pleased to meet you. I'm Jimmy Lang. I'm Robert's director.
Yeah, Jimmy's the director of The Importance of Being Earnest. Isn't that right, Jimmy?
What?
And, Carol...
Hi.
is Lady Bracknell.
Oh, nice to meet you.
Yeah, I'd forgotten we were going to rehearse the famous handbag and donkey scene from...
I don't remember any donkey in it.
Well, no, this is the complete version we're doing. You know, Wilde added it when he revised the play. Oh, of course, we won't be showing this bit tonight in the show. This is for next week.
Oh, what a pity.
So we'll just mosey on into the bedroom and leave you to it. Jimmy, Carol.
I'm sure that girl was in pyjama tops. Excuse me. Your face seems very familiar.
My face?
Yes, I'm trying to think where I've seen it.
Playboy.
Playboy?
Of the Western world. Terrific play, wasn't it, Jimmy?
Right.
Yeah, well, thanks. See you. Bye. Jesus.
Come on, Bobby boy.
Isn't this fun?
I don't know what you're saying, that lad. Really, I don't. I mean, did you see the way he was carrying on with the paper?
I need to go to the bathroom and freshen up. I feel a little bit queasy.
Oh, you poor dear.
It's all right, Mum. I won't be a moment.
This is so exciting, Frank.
That donkey was wearing perfume.
Oh, hello. The front door is open. Desmond Shaw, Robert's agent.
Oh, afternoon. Sue's parents, Frank and Joyce.
Oh, pleasure. Is Robert in? I just popped round to clear up a little misunderstanding, that's all.
He's in the bedroom rehearsing.
Yes.
Yeah, rehearsing for this play we've got to see tonight.
Oh, you know about that, then?
Written by that Wilde fella, isn't it?
Yes, pretty wild, yes.
Pretty Wild, eh? I suppose that was his nickname in prison. Pretty Wild? Yeah, I'm not surprised.
Well, I think it's a super play. I loved it the last time I saw it.
You've seen it before?
Oh, yes. I went with the Women's Circle. We thought it was lovely. In fact, we thought of putting it on ourselves. But we couldn't get hold of the men.
Good God.
Well, I'll go and get him for you. Besides, I want to see what's going on.
So, to eat. In a handbag, Lady Bracknell.
A handbag?
Yes. Isn't that right, Alban?
Well, it's not how I remember the play, certainly. This production looks very different.
Different? That donkey winked at me. You know, they really worry me, those two. She's got no security with him, none at all. And he earns next to nothing. And they're not even married. He could up and leave her at any moment. Get her pregnant, and then just leave.
Oh, he wouldn't do that. People don't get married these days.
Well, they ought to. All this living together nonsense. Seeing if they're compatible. We had none of that before we got married. And look at us.
I hate lying to my parents.
Oh, come on, Sue, baby, relax. It's working, isn't it? Nobody's giving the game away.
Couldn't believe it when Jimmy turned up with that donkey. And then Desmond.
Why do you think I said come out for a walk? A bit lower. So that no one else can call on us. Super brain strikes again.
Oi! Toss up!
I think they're talking to you, dear.
How you doing? Here, lads, it's Tosser.
Who's a pretty prop forward then, eh?
Do these men know you, Robert?
I've never seen them before in my life.
Come on, show us your tackle.
Yeah, like you did the other night.
They're obviously confusing me with someone else. We've just got to keep very calm, ignore them, and walk on. They'll leave us alone.
Come on, get him off!
Run for it.
Oh, brilliant, Robert. Everything's fine, is it? Super brain. You know what? Parents probably think half the rugby club fancy you now.
I'm sorry.
Did they catch you?
You kidding? I could outrun those fat gits any day.
So, you got away from those louts?
Yeah, never seen them before in my life. Don't know who they thought I was.
Yeah, well,
Yeah, well, anyway, better get going. Got to get to the theatre, you know.
Are you getting there?
Well, I'll just take the bus, you know, it's quite easy.
Can't do that. Frank will take you.
What?
good idea, Joyce.
It's all right, Dad, because I can take him.
No, I'll take you to the Civic Centre now, and Sue can run her mother down in half an hour. So you come here every night, do you, Robert?
Yes. Well, every night this week. We're on tour.
Just wondered why you needed an A to Z.
Well, Sue usually drives, you know. She knows the way.
Does everything for you, doesn't she? There we are. Where shall I drop you?
The bus stop.
What?
Just stop. Anywhere. Let the car park. You'll do fine, thanks. It's great.
Great, thank you. Well, I'll be fine now.
I'll wait for the others.
Right. Great. Detective Nielsen, undercover for the SAS.
Talk to Robert Nielsen, he's in the cast. So, did you talk to Robert Nielsen? He's in the cast.
I've never heard of him, sir. Come on now.
Oh, that's a terrible noise. Somebody's forehead there. I'm really looking forward to this.
You know, I can't see Dad anywhere. His car's here, but I can't see him at all.
He's probably in the gents. All that water he drank at tea time.
I've left his ticket on the door.
Good. I didn't realize we'd be in the back row.
No. I'm sorry about that, Mum. They were the best seats I could get.
Oh.
Very popular.
Yes.
Very special cucumber sandwiches? Yes, sir. Where are they? Here, sir. Oh, by the way, Elaine, I see in your book that last Thursday evening, when Lord Shoreham and Mr. Worthing for dining with me, 8 bottles of champagne have been entered as having been consumed.
Yes, sir. 8 bottles and 1 pint.
Why is it that...
When one is in town, one amuses oneself. When one is in the country, one amuses other people.
Which one's Robert?
And Miss Gwendolyn Fairfax.
Sue, I'm back. God. I got to the theatre with 10 minutes to spare, but I made it. Brilliant. Mwah. So, how did it go with your parents? Enjoy the show?
Only my mother saw the play, Robert.
Oh?
My father was arrested before it began. Yes, he was, they thought he was the Hounslow Hoverer wandering around the Civic Centre. Of course, he said he knew someone in the play, but that someone wasn't in the play, were you, Robert?
No.
He was held for 2 hours, interrogated, stripped-searched, and examined by a psychiatrist who said he was seriously unstable.
Didn't need a psychiatrist to tell us that.
It was the most humiliating experience of his life. And he just looked awful when we got there.
Sorry. But your mum saw the play. How was I? Was I brilliant? You managed to convince her I was playing the lead okay?
Robert, I can convince my mother of a lot of things, but I can't convince her you've suddenly developed a soprano voice and breasts. It was an all-women cast.
Oh, God!
I've told them everything. Strap up your jocks a lot. I mean, I had to. And, they never want to see you again.
What?
And frankly, neither do I. You've just gone too far this time, Robert. I've packed a suitcase.
Where will you go?
It's not my suitcase, Robert, it's yours. I want you to leave.
Well, maybe I could write to your parents and explain.
The only letter my parents want to see from you is a suicide note.
Well, I only did it for us, Sue. You know, I didn't want them to think badly of me and come between us.
Robert, you're a pig. You're a selfish and thoughtless and stupid pig, and I've just had enough.
Sue...
No, just go. Please.
Right. Bye. Just getting to the door now. Opening the door. Almost through the door. Then I'll be away.
Hi, diddle-dee-dee, an actor's life for me. A high silk hat and a silver cane, a watch of gold with a diamond chain. Hi, diddle-dee-doo, you sleep till after 2. You promenade with a big cigar, you tour the world in a great big car. You dine on cherry caviar, an actor's life for me. If we could pick and choose, and nature wasn't a factor, here's a bit of news. I'd take the life of an actor. Hi, diddle-dee-doo, you sleep till after 2. You promenade with a big cigar, you tour the world with a great big car, you dine on cherry caviar, an actor's life for me.
It's an acting life for Dawn French on